Alright everyone, welcome back again to some more Trails of Code Steel. We finally got done taking care of the old schoolhouse mystery boss in the 5th floor of the dungeon. And we're pretty much going to continue on from there, so if anything else, I want to thank you all for the continued love and support, and let's get on with it. Alright everyone, welcome back again. So we finally got done defeating the boss of the 5th floor of this dungeon. And so, not necessarily dungeon, but the schoolhouse. So we're heading back and getting out of here. Alright, let's go and head back out. Hold on a second, let me make sure. I don't know how we're gonna unlock floor number 6 though. Return to surface. I don't know if it's gonna be a story thing or if we have to unlock it manually somehow. But I guess they'll mention it somewhere down the line. I hope. Huh, it sure got cloudy while we were in there. Looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, looks like a storm's on the way. So, Sharon's hunch turned out to be true after all. At this point, I shouldn't even be surprised. Still, this floor didn't hold any secrets like that red door. Yeah, I kept looking on our way back just to be sure, but nothing really looked too conspicuous. Maybe there's another piece of internal logic to the old schoolhouse that caused the door and the suit of armor to appear. Yeah, that would make sense. Actually, that reminds me of something George said the other day. After all the time he spent with it, he still doesn't understand how that thing was able to move in the first place. So even George. Yeah, whatever technology was used to make that armor, he's never seen anything like it. And if George can't make heads or tails of it, it must be nothing else. It must be like nothing else out there. Huh, sounds like kind of like Lammy. Even I don't know how he moves around. It doesn't sound like you're losing any sleep over that mystery. Whoops, I guess we stood around chatting for too long. We better head back before we get hit with a full shower. I'm with you. Alright, we'll leave the rest to you, fearless leader. Why do people keep thinking I'm some kind of leader? So this is the place Gramps was talking about, huh? It does seem like there's gotta be something here. But I don't think force alone is gonna cut it. Milliam? Sorry, coming. Alright, we took care of that. Receive silver bell as a reward. Receive 1 additional bonding point. Oh, so we can afford to bond. Alright, well, before that, let's super save for a minute. Alright, we can bond with one more person. Who do we want to bond with? Oh, that's Toa, right? Alright, why not? Wait, wait. Where is she? Is she up here? Yep, she is. Are you looking for a book? Yeah, I was thinking about studying up on Crossbell again. I'll be attending the trade conference, so I want to make sure I go in prepared. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Well, Prince Olivert and the Chancellor will be the ones doing all the hard work. But thanks. I'll make sure to be the best staff member I can be. I should be able to lend her a hand with finding the book she needs. Let's go. Need a hand finding all the books you're looking for? You mean it? Thanks. It's kind of tough for me to get books off the higher shelves. You take that section and I'll take this one. On it. Rain took Toa's list and started to search for all the Crossbell related books that she needed. Let's see. Politics and economics section. The crossbelt problem. Got it. That's the last of them. Now, where is she? Almost. Just a little farther. Uh-oh. Toa! Ah! I'm so glad I made it in time. Are you okay? Reen? No, I'm fine. Whew, that's a relief. You really got my back, don't you? I feel the same way about you. And it's not just my back you've got, it's everyone at the academies. Ah! Toa made a fuss to escape from Reen's arms. I'm sorry, that was so careless of me. No worries, I'm just glad you weren't injured. And the next time you want a book from one of the higher shelves, just ask me to get it for you. Sure. Reen to save the day as usual. Phew, well, those are all the books I need. Thanks for the help, Reen. Anytime. Sounds like taking part in a trade conference is going to be a lot of work. You can say that again. It's going to deal with a lot of challenging and insensitive issues that heavily involve Erebonia. As long as I'm part of the team, I want to be as useful as possible. That's some real dedication. No matter how much I study, though, I'm still really nervous. Sure, they asked me to go, but at the end of the day, I'm just a student. What can someone like me do at a major international conference like this? It all sounds pretty daunting. But I'm sure you're gonna be fine. All you have to do is be yourself. I think you're gonna have to be a bit more specific. Well, you're always supporting us from behind the scenes so we can achieve our full potential. No. Every student here knows that you're there for us. I can't overstate how reassuring it is to have your support. Bring that support to the conference and the staff will thank their lucky stars that they thought to bring you along. You really think so? I wouldn't say so if I didn't. You've got to have more faith in yourself. Besides, if you ever need help, I'll be there to back you up. Just try not to fall off any more ladders. Yeah, I suppose you're right. If I'm going to have people relying on me, I've got to project an air of confidence and steer clear of high bookshelves. Thanks, Reen. I think I need a bit of your positivity. I'm glad my rambling cheered you up. This is a big deal to be sure, but remember that you've always got us to fall back on. Well, I'll be waiting to celebrate your success when you get back. I can't wait. Nice. I don't know how that will affect me game-wise, but it's something. I also found out before I started this part of the game that we have a hidden quest to check out. So this works out perfectly. Let's head to the front entrance. And head on here. I believe it is... Excuse me, guys. Losing my voice a little bit. It should be... Oops. Where's the pawn shop? In the house by the pawn shop, right? I believe that's where it is. Oh, nope. Whoa, where am I going? Where am I going? One more over. Let me make sure. Yep. One more over. I believe it's this house. Yep. Look at that. Exclamation. Wait. No, that's class for a dormitory. I passed it. Hannah. Kurt's certainly taking his time. I wonder where he went. I'm pretty sure he went over to Annie's, but I'm getting a little worried with all that rain. So their son hasn't come back home yet. I have to keep an eye out for him. Alright, then let's see. I don't know if sorry, wow. I am just not being able to speak lately. I don't know if I have to go to the dormitory first, and then I'll get to do the hidden quest, or if I do it now, because I don't think I activated it. But we shall see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Looks like he's fast asleep. I don't think there's any risk of him catching our coat since it's still warm, but... Reen? Reen from Class 7, is that you? That's right, sister. Actually, you're from the same year as me, aren't you? Why, yes, I'm Rosine from Class 5. I see Kurt's fallen asleep. So that's his name. That reminds me, his parents were awfully worried about him. Oh my. It is getting late, so I can understand why. Yeah, how did he end up falling asleep here anyway? Well, the wind orchestra held a performance here today. Kurt was so excited about it that he ended up staying right here to bask in the ambience of it all. All the excitement must have tired him out. Oh, right, the performance was today, wasn't it? Kinda wish I could have seen it. Now I get it. He really must have been exhausted to have fallen asleep here, though. Yeah. I'd feel kinda bad waking him up when he's sleeping so peacefully, too. What's so funny? Nothing, I just realized how kind you are. But don't worry, I'll be sure to take Kurt back home. On your own? How else? I'm much stronger than I look. Carrying him home shouldn't be too much trouble. Might be tough to do without waking him up, though. Well, he doesn't look too heavy, but it's kind of wrong to leave this all to her. Especially since it's raining outside. Oh, okay, so this is how I finish the quest. Mind if I lend you a hand? I feel bad making you take him home on your own. Are you sure? I feel terrible for forcing my job on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. There's no way I could leave you to carry him on your own when it's raining this hard outside. You really are so kind. Can I trust you to take him then? That's the idea. But how do you plan on doing so without waking him up? We can't let him get soaked in the rain either. Oh, right. That is a problem. I can't hold him and an umbrella at the same time. Well, then allow me to take up the umbrella duty. That's not a bad idea. Let us be off then. He's sleeping really soundly. Yeah, he seems so at ease. This is all thanks to you two. Speaking of which, are you alright? You look drenched. I can't believe you let yourself get soaked while keeping the umbrella over me. I know it's summer and all, but you must have been freezing. Oh, it's fine, honestly. More importantly, thank you for letting me use one of your towels. We brought our son back. Of course we're gonna let you use a towel. I'd be happy to lend you a spare set of clothes too if you want. No need to worry, I have some of my own at the church. Well, you say so. Regardless, thank you for braving the rain to bring Kurt home. Please take this to warm yourselves up. Premium coffee, let's go. Thank you. I'll be sure to enjoy it later. Okay, let's head back to the church. Oh, are you planning on going back with me? We've only got one umbrella, so that's a given, right? Don't be nervous now, Reen. You're just sharing an umbrella with a cute girl. It's fine. So we better get going. Of course. Oh, they're not gonna show it? Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right now? Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a bit of rain. That won't do. I can't allow you to get wet. So, Rosie moved closer to Reen. I think this might be a bit too much. Maybe we should stay a little farther apart. Oh no, this is just fine. Right. Ah, they're not showing it. Thank you for escorting me back. Oh, please wait there. I'll go make us some tea. That sounds good. Man, I thought this mission was going to be done after I brought the kid back. I didn't think... Alright, I was not expecting this. It didn't take you long to get changed. I did it while the tea was boiling. Please help yourself. I appreciate it. Is something the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. She looks different when she's not wearing her habit. Oh, yep, that's it. It kind of hides her figure a little bit. I should probably abandon that line of thought before I'm struck by lightning or something. Sorry about that. You're really odd, Reen. Alright, you be careful on your way back too. And thank you for the tea, it was delicious. Well, I had to warm you up somehow. Oh, but look at how many sweets we have left over. Please take some with you. Royal Sable. Luxury tart, what? You're just spoiling me now. But thanks. I'll see you later. Indeed, have a safe walk. Oh, we got completed. Alright, now we can continue on back to the story. Woo! I thought we just had to take the kid home. I did not think for a second we were gonna have an extra scene with the nun. The sister. Alright, let's save now. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Yeah, we're good.
Welcome back, Master Reen.
Hey there, Sharon.
I hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes?
Nah, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning this morning, I was able to avoid the worst of the downpour. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though.
Chairman Arena takes a lot of business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unawares is just one of a maid's many responsibilities.
I can't really picture any other maids holding themselves to such an unrealistic standard.
I was honestly thinking the same thing.
I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until then. I expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today.
Oh? How come?
Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I might make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual. A welcoming feast of sorts for them.
Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm anything I can help you with for it?
Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I was just about to step out to buy what I need.
I'd be happy to run to the market for you then. It's still coming down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm still damp, right? Don't worry about me. I don't mind.
Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to take you up on your kind offer.
We received a shopping list and some mirror.
Here's a list of everything I'd like you to buy. That should be exactly enough mirror to cover the expense.
All right. I'll be back soon then.
Take care out there.
Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out, too. I'd better get back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be one of the Class 7 students from Thor's, would you? Out for a little late-night shopping, are we?
You could say that, but how did you know I'm from Class 7?
You're one of the favorite topics at our radio station, actually. There are plenty of people out there who want to know more about Thor's dashing guys and gals in red.
Oh, you work at the radio station? I think I've seen you around town a couple times in the early morning.
Oh, really? By the time morning rolls around, I'm usually so out of it. I hope I didn't look like I was about ready to keel over.
No, not at all. Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, maybe you know me from the radio?
Ahem.
Good evening, everyone. This summer's turning into a real scorcher, isn't it? To beat the heat, we're going to be broadcasting tonight from a park here in Trista. Ring any bells?
Wait. Huh? You're Misty?
I already knew that was Misty from the beginning.
From Abendheim?
Bingo. You must be quite the avid listener, recognizing my voice so easily. Glad to know I've got a faithful fan out there.
Wow. I never figured I'd meet Misty herself, especially like this.
I like how Reen is more impressed by meeting Misty than he was with meeting, other than meeting, what's her name? The other celebrity that apparently Machias and Elliot seem to like and adore.
I always make sure to catch Abendheim. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
I'm trying to remember her name. Clotilde?
Thanks. But it sure is serendipitous, you know? having a chance encounter like this, just after the rain's eased up. Ooh, maybe I should mention this on tonight's show.
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from Abendtime, but she seems just as friendly face to face.
Is something the matter? You're staring at me so intently, I feel a little embarrassed.
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before, in a hotel in Heimdall.
Oh! Holy crap, it's her?
Wow, I can't believe it.
Wow, I didn't see it.
I never figured anyone would actually catch on.
Clotilde, holy crap.
So you really are her? The Azure Diva herself, Vita Clotilde!
Right you are once again. Honestly, even the people I work with at the radio station don't seem to have noticed, so I'm surprised you could tell.
That makes two of us. I almost didn't say anything because it just seemed too implausible. But if you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
It's just a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life up a bit, right? The best part is, the people at the Opera House in Heimdall have no idea I come here to do my show every week. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret.
Wow. One of the few occasions I was caught off guard. Reen figured it out first.
Of course, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the radio.
Well, there's a little trick to it. You're not the only one who was surprised, though.
Huh?
I had this feeling I'd seen you before, but I couldn't put my finger on where. But it's you, isn't it? Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now.
Now he's gonna be a fan, just like Machias and Elliot.
Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abendtime. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
She smells like lavender? The fragrance really suits her. So Vita Clotilde herself has been hosting a radio show in Trista. Even if I told them, I don't think they'd believe me.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I just returned a short while ago. Were you out shopping?
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner, though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
Wait, do I smell lavender on you? This is perfume, isn't it? How did it get onto you?
Oh, right. I guess I must have soaked up the scent too.
That's kind of weird. A girl would have to be near you and possibly even have hugged you to get that scent on you just like that, but alright. At least that's what I feel like that's how it would work.
She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. Got close, but I don't think she was there long enough for you to get the scent.
Reen,
Oh no.
I can only hope the reason you ended up taking longer than expected isn't because you were...
Whoa, hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out, that's all. Nothing scandalous, nothing I'd be ashamed of.
I never said it was. Though you do seem strangely defensive for a man who has nothing to hide.
Just clearing a point here, Emma.
Huh. I wonder what would happen if Elise and the other girls were to catch wind of this.
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after I left the store. Nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you?
Oh, Master Reen, I see you've returned. Were you able to get everything I asked for?
Sure did. Let me bring it over.
Lavender. Huh. No, that's impossible.
Oh, she knows. Afterward, Veen decided to give Sharon a hand with the cooking. And when dinner was ready, everyone sat down to enjoy an especially extravagant meal in celebration of Crow and Milliam joining Class 7. Imperial Chronicle. Breaking news, terrorist attack follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack which took place in Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed that Princess Alfin, who was placed in the greatest danger on that day, had sustained no serious injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Where are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both Princess and Princess Alfin in danger and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnitz sustaining injuries. While it may seem that pieces returned to the streets of Heimdall, the culprits behind these unspeakable acts who call themselves the Imperial Liberation Front have yet to be apprehended. The elite force responsible for their capture, the railway military police, insist that they are doing everything in their power to find them, thanks to those who helped. Chaos might have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from doing their part to bring the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls have received a letter of thanks from the Imperial government. Extra special thanks are due to one young student who took command to restore calm in Dreikel's Plaza, and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alfin from harm's way. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. International Trade Conference approaches. At the end of this month, the long-awaited West Zemuria Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. Unsurprisingly, those involved are already hard at work for the conference, which will be based around international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of Western Zemuria. I just heard my voice crack a little. When asked to comment, a government representative responded, "An international conference on a continental scale like this has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibility as a great nation." The representatives from the Erebonian Empire are expected to be Chancellor Osborne and His Highness Prince Oliver. Culture. Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old. Do you enjoy listening to Orbital Radio broadcasts? This reporter certainly does. For those who aren't familiar, Orbital Radio allows you to enjoy audio programs anytime, anywhere. With the Imperial Chronicle's affiliated radio station, Imperial Chronicle Radio, now 1 year old, this seems as good a time as any to sell its benefits to the world, and a PR representative was happy to sum up exactly what makes Imperial Chronicle Radio so special. We may not have been the first radio station to be established, but this station is available in the widest area and conducts the most balanced and impartial broadcasts. Travel Lake Ebel. In today's travelogue, I will be visiting beautiful Lake Ebel on the eastern side of the Empire. This stunning spot is the ideal destination for those looking to enjoy a tranquil vacation away from the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, the historic stronghold of St. Sandlot on the opposite shore, Lohengrin Castle. When I read that word, I feel like I'm not seeing it right. I feel like I'm only seeing Lohen and then GR. That's it. I don't see the IN, following. Alright, Lohengrin Castle provides the perfect backdrop to a lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by traveling south from Bareahard along the Ebel branch line.
So, the West Zemuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbell, too. It's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Would have seen that coming. Crow opened up to us right from the start. Though I guess that's just Crow for you. And Milliam's become way more attached to us than I thought she would too. They were both able to form combat links with us right from day one. I had my concerns about how well they'd mesh with the class, but maybe I was worried for nothing after all.
Good evening. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. I'm here to give you all the cool you need to beat this summer heat.
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's Abend time.
Seems like those hot summer days keep coming with no end in sight, doesn't it? But even this heat can't stop the momentum behind the West Zemuria Trade Conference being held in Crossbell later this month. Prince Olivert and Chancellor Osborne will be in attendance for this watershed moment in international business. Personally, I'm more interested in the view from the top of that famous new skyscraper the talks are being held in. In some news closer to home, you all have probably noticed the summer showers we're getting here in Trista. The rain's let up for now, but it's managed to push that nasty nighttime humidity right off the charts. It's nights like these I wish I could smuggle an ice-cold beer into the studio. And the director is chilling over there, drink in hand, mocking me. But you know what? Forget that guy. Anyway, for all you students out there, your summer vacation's probably wrapping up, so I hope you made the most of it. Wait, I forgot that summer vacation at the military academy is already come and gone. Whoops. Still, it's never too late to do something bold that'll keep your memories of this summer burning bright. And what about you, Miss Misty? You're probably asking yourselves. Well, you might want to sit down for this one. Because fate had a romantic rendezvous in store for yours truly just on the way to the studio today. A tryst with a young man in a park after sunset. Droplets of rain clinging to the grass. I'll treasure the memory forever. Or I would, if I hadn't just made it up on the spot. Chalk it up to a dreamer's poetic license, I guess. Still, maybe one day I'll feel the thrilling rush of a summer love. Gotta keep the fire burning.
Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight?
Yep, she was.
She's got quite the playful personality. Though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Aubin Time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about?
Machias and Elliot.
Ah, so you've arrived.
Good to see you, boss.
Oh, you're awfully early.
Well met, Comrade V, Comrade S. I see that you finished all your preparations as well.
Smooth as silk. Although you're the one who'll be taking center stage in our next operation without a doubt.
Who'd have thought you'd volunteer to go pound the pavement in Crossbell? The Red Constellation are gonna be there. I still think I'm the prime choice for this one.
I disagree. As I can no longer rely on the power of the flute, it makes the most sense for me to go. Especially when you consider the very real possibility that we may have to accept a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. That is the best way for us to achieve what we desire.
You're serious?
You really are too morose for your own good.
I could say the same of both of you. Why else would you have willingly plunged yourselves into a struggle like this to begin with?
I suppose you're right.
You got us there.
I see you've all gathered.
Comrade C.
Fashionably late, but worth the wait.
That makes it a full house.
I appreciate your gathering, comrades. The wheels have been set in motion. There is no place for hesitation, no time for looking back. We seek only results.
I couldn't agree more.
No objections here either.
It goes without saying.
That said, I will ask you but once. Comrade G, are you certain this is the path you would walk?
My heart itself beats with the ideals of the Liberation Front. If my life should see its end in Crossbell, that tyrant must be stopped from creating the vile dystopia he seeks. Dear though the cost may be. If through our efforts we or anyone anywhere succeeds in that aim, we will have our victory.
Very well. May the goddess, or perhaps powers less fair, attend you. When this is over and our victory won, let us toast our success together in the Imperial capital.
Indeed. Farewell, my comrades.
He doesn't know how to express how he feels, but I understand.
Losing your place in the world for doing what's right, and throwing yourself into the eye of the storm. It ain't something I could do.
Different paths brought each of us here, but the road we travel now is the same. Let us depart, Comrade S, Comrade V. We each have our own part to play in what is to come.
Of course.
Just leave it to us.
Alright, it's time for this month's thrilling practical exam. Is everyone ready? Ready as I'm gonna be. Anytime. Being a first year again's been no sweat up till now, but I guess my luck's running out for combat training, and I can't even skip out since they won't let me graduate without it. You do want to actually finish school someday, right? You spend more class asleep than awake, so you could at least put some effort into the practical exams. Right, I know. This is the part where we get to fight those things that look like Lammy, right? I can't wait to jump in. Hey, can we start yet? Can we, please? Would you at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts? It's amazing how much just adding 2 new classmates can shake things up. I guess I could have you all fight the combat shell. But since we got 2 new challengers this month, how about we try a little something different? Something different? I wonder what strange idea she's concocted today. A good instructor's gotta keep you guessing, and by now, you should be prepared for anything. So, Reen, Crow, Milliam. Yes, instructor. Gotcha. Right here. You're the first team. What? The rest of you will be divided into 2 groups, an all-girls team and an all-boys team. Emma's team will be the team class president. Makias, your team is the team vice president. Reen's team will be team whatever. Each team will be facing off against each other in a series of mock battles. Those are the dumbest team names I've ever heard. I can't really disagree, but I don't think the names are the biggest issue here. Quite an interesting split. Hey, wait a minute. Why are the 3 of us in a totally separate team, and why do we have fewer members than them too? Well, by my estimation, these 3 teams are about equal in strength. Both the girls and the boys teams are well balanced in terms of weapons and combat styles represented. And while your team does have fewer members, Crow has a lot of experience and Milliam has Air Getlum. So I think that kind of evens out your one-man disadvantage, don't you? I see. It does actually make sense. At least these team divisions are less contrived than I've come to expect from our field study groups. Although, the part where a certain someone always draws the short straw remains remarkably consistent. Oh, who do you mean? I wonder which poor sucker keeps getting stuck in the hard luck teams. Fine. I'll take the hand I'm dealt this time. Ooh, I like that spunk. Well then, let's get down to business, shall we? The first battle will be between Team Whatever and Team Vice President. I cannot believe that is her name. Whatever. Alright, assume your positions, everyone. Alright, this is perfect, guys, because I'm going to have to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to continue on with this practical exam of ours and hopefully win. So, if anything else, thank you again. Until the next one.